Hello everybody, Ryan back here with another Snapshot video. This is going to be 20W09A. And, yeah, there's a few new things to talk about in this Snapshot. A couple of new blocks and some interesting changes, I must say. So first of all, let's get into the new blocks. Alright, so we're going to start here with the target block. And what this block does is when you shoot it with an arrow, it'll give a redstone signal based on how close to the bullseye you got. So, like say if I shoot it there, you see I got a 4. But if I were to go and just get a bullseye, that wasn't quite a bullseye. I'm not sure if it... Yeah. So yeah, the closer that you get to the bullseye, the higher the redstone signal will get. And this block is actually pretty easy to build. So if I just search target, it's just a hay bale with 4 redstone around it. So that's quite easy to build. And I imagine that will be a lot of fun, especially for things like mini games that people create on servers and stuff like that. Now for the next block, it's interesting indeed. It's crying obsidian. And yeah, I don't know how you get this block, or like I imagine it's somewhere in the nether. That's all I can imagine. But other than that, I really do not know where you get the block from. It's interesting, and I imagine people will find a good use for it. I mean, look at it, it's crying. So yeah, those were the 2 new blocks that were added. And now it's time to get into some of the various other changes that were added in this version. First being the crimson fungus and the warped fungus cannot be placed on like the opposite form blocks. So I have this warped fungus placed on some crimson nylium and I can't even bone meal it at all. And the same with this one, so... But I think if I were to get these, like, switched around, I bet they would bone meal and get planted just fine. Yeah. So, yeah. That's a kind of a neat little thing, and there's something else new to talk about that was added to these now. So as you can see, I went into survival mode, and the reason for that is to show you something, that these new blocks here can only be picked up with a hoe, and it's quite fast too. So like if you try it with other tools, like say an axe, you still get the block and everything, but it'll just mine really slow. And so yeah. That's something to keep in mind about this. So, something else new that I want to show you, everyone, is they've actually changed lava up a bit now that it pushes things along. So if I were to drop that axe in there, you can see it's getting pushed along. And I think I even tried it in the nether. I think it's faster as well. Okay, so another new change I want to show is they've changed the zombie pigmen. They're now called zombified piglins. And they've also slightly changed the way they look. As you can see, they have 1 ear and have a bit of a mouth area right there. Yeah, that's definitely interesting indeed. So zombie pigmen are basically going to be no more. Like when I first came into this world, they were like all the zombie pigmen I had were these guys, so it's not like they're different enemies altogether. They've just changed them. And I could even show this off. As you can see, it's moving this guy really, really slowly along. In nether, the lava flows faster, a lot faster, and it also goes much further. So if I were to put one of these guys in there, let's get it. Oh my god. There we go. Now you may not notice, but they do go slightly faster, I mean. which is interesting indeed. Alright, and the next thing I want to show off is that they've changed the way that the fog works in the Nether slightly now. And it should, if I were to find another biome, another Nether biome, that the fog should like blend perfectly with it. Like it won't just suddenly change. Oh, it will like, I guess, fade. Yeah, as you can see, it now fades instead of just suddenly changing. Which is quite nice. Wow, that's a big skeleton. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this snapshot. Definitely enjoyed it. Looking forward to more snapshots. I know that there's probably some things that I missed, but it's mostly because I don't know what they meant when they on the website about it. But so yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this snapshot video. I hope that everybody enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun with this. Let me know what you all think, and I'll see you guys all in the next snapshot video. Bye!